Once you've got one in, plain sailing baby, says the guy who can't put the second screw in. Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we have an iPhone 11 in the shop. As you can see, this screen is quite badly damaged, so fingers crossed and touch wood, it's just a relatively simple one. I've already got the pentalobe screws out of the bottom, so we're just gonna put a bit of heat on that screen. Whilst that's heating up, we have a new seal and we have a new screen to go on this phone. So we'll just wait for this to warm up a bit and then take this screen off. Hopefully it'll be plain sailing to get the next one on. First things first, I need to get the battery disconnected. To do that, there is this little bracket down here with 3 tri-wing screws in, so we'll get that out before we do anything. Try and keep these screws in some sort of order. I like to do that because there's so many in there, all different shapes and sizes. That plate over there, battery disconnected, and then this big plate here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws in there, again all tri-wing, but always best to keep them in an order that makes sense for you. Finger in there, disconnect the Face ID flex, and just get this Face ID, the front flex I should say, off the phone. That's obviously taken quite a bang. I've got another screw here. Oh, definitely taken quite a bang. So I'm just going to get this warmed up a little bit, because what I want to do is separate this plastic piece from the flex, but I need to do that without damaging anything, which can be fun. I prefer it when they're all in one unit and this green plastic section is still a part of the phone. It makes life much easier to deal with. That came away quite nice, we'll get rid of that. We'll bring in the new screen. These are sometimes split, sometimes they're not. But if I can, very nice. That one in there. That one in there. That one in there. Good, that's nice and solid. That's not going anywhere. Just bring our attention back to the phone. I need to get the old gasket off of there if I can. screw in the frame, which doesn't surprise me. I believe that came off of the old screen. And what we'll do whilst we're here, some IPA, just a little, not too much. Frame a bit cleaner than it was. Be very, very careful around this top area. You don't want to go nudging any of those. As you can see, quite a bit of dirt. There's quite a bit of dirt in the top end of this phone, around the top there, so I'm being very mindful of the Face ID components, but at the same time I would like to get it as clean as I can. There we go, that's lovely. We'll test, we'll just make sure this screen is functioning as it's supposed to. And I think what we'll do, we'll get the phone completely put back, or all of the flexes in place. So all of those flexes are in place. Just reconnect that battery. We'll turn the phone on and we'll just wait for that to boot. So I don't have the passcode for this one. As you can see, everything appears to be working. That's great. Let's turn the phone off. Just wait for that to safely shut down. Disconnect the battery again. Just get in there with a fingernail. And now let's get a new seal on this phone. So these only go on one way. So we'll take that top bit off. This top section here belongs to these cameras. You only kind of really get one shot at getting these into place. I think that's all right. We'll place that down, and that down. Again, being very, very mindful around the Face ID area. To some people, it's not an important feature. To some people, it is a be all and end all. The last conversation I want to have with a customer is, your Face ID is broken. It costs time and it costs money to correct that issue, although in most cases we can correct them. If you've got a Face ID issue, get in touch. Links for doing that will be in the description below. Good, that gasket's on, so let's bring in all of the bits we need. These flexes can sometimes play hardball, Let's make sure that turns on. Great, that turns on. So we'll get this plate back into place. These screws are, I think some of them are as small as 1.5 millimeters. And you've got one in. Plain sailing, baby. Says the guy who can't put the second screw in. So we're doing all types of devices, mobile phones, tablets, iPads, laptops, desktops, games consoles, and so on and so forth. So if you've got an issue with any of your devices, they need an MOT, a health check, a service, board level repairs, all of the links for getting in touch with us to discuss that repair will be in the description below. Sorry, I know you can't really see that. I can assure you that final screw is going in. There we go. Great stuff. Get these final two screws in. Two pentalobes at the bottom of the phone. We don't want to miss those. Don't over tighten them, no need. And that is that phone complete. That will come with a 6 months warranty. Customer should be very, very happy. If you need a repair such as this one, as I say, the links are in the description below. Feel free to drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you on the next one.